So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about motivating factors and what motivates you to push and strive and get better each and every day, and what gets you out of certain particular situations where it could be bad, but then turns into something great because of the fact that something motivated you to get to where you need to be. So I feel like everybody's different. Some people might have something that motivates them in a way where other people it wouldn't work for. It also depends on where you are in life too, and what you're doing and what you're trying to achieve, what your specific goal is and what the end game is for you. You know, when it comes to like fitness, for example, there could be motivating factors of you want to look like that person, or you want to be like that person and try to look like, have abs like that person or arms like that person, or big traps, like men want to have big traps and stuff. If you want to go for that, there could be things online that motivate you, videos or other bodybuilders, specific videos on YouTube, or could be anything that motivates you, you know, like if somebody is a painter and, you know, they look at old school paintings from the greatest painters of all time, and those specific legends motivate that painter to paint like them. You know, there's different type of paintings, like wet paint and regular painting or whatever. I'm not a paint expert. I don't know how painting is really, but when it comes to painting though, if something inspires you and motivates you and something clicks in your mind and you think it's better than other artwork and you want to strive and that pushes you to your limits in order to achieve what you want, then just go for that, you know? And if that's what's motivating you, then that's all. It's done its job. It's motivating you to do and push for greatness. So that's what I gotta say for that part. When it comes to other motivating factors, to be honest with you, when it comes to my life, I was in a dark, deep place at one point where I had just filled with anxiety and depression, and it was just bad for me for a while. And what motivated me was this guy right here, XXXTentacion. I didn't believe that it would, but it was an album of his that really got me out of a dark place. I was pretty much in my home for like 2 months straight, didn't even get out, grew a big beard, smelled bags, I didn't shower. I would just go out to the mailbox, maybe get the mail and come back in, and that was it. I was afraid that people would judge me, look at me funny. I feel like everybody was staring at me and everybody was just looking at me thinking, oh, look at this weirdo or something. I was in my head too much. And so that was bad. I was in my house for like 2 months straight, not doing anything. And what popped up at the time was XXXTentacion's album 17. That's the title of the album. It's called 17. And, you know, it's just, I think 11 songs on there. Each song is like about 1.5 to 2 minutes, maybe some are 3, but it's a very fast album. I mean, it's a very short, straight to the point album, but it clicked with me, you know? And from start to finish, I listened to that album for like, I think a whole month, I'd say. Every day for 30 days, I listened to that album. And one day I was just like, wow. And the first listen, it did do something to me. But what happened was, after listening to it like consistently and over and over and over again, it changed who I was. It literally made me want to go be a better person, go do this and that, get out of this hellhole that I was in. And because of that, I'm thankful for that guy for doing that. I know he doesn't have the best track record when it comes to other things, but guess what? That album helped me, and it motivated me to get out and do what I wanted to do. Not just for fitness and, you know, to like look strong and big and stuff. Like I did quit the gym at that point. You know, I love the gym and I even quit the gym for 2 months. But after that album, I went back to the gym. I started lifting. I was happy again. Everything was going good after listening to that album. So he was my inspiration, really. He inspired me to get out, and he was my big motivating factor, was that. Specifically that album though, 17. And because of that, You know, I am grateful, you know, for that. And, you know, even him, in the beginning of his career, he wasn't the best person, you know? I mean, everybody has good sides to them too, but he was like kind of, you know, yeah. And then near the end, he was very positive, preaching very positive messages, and even had a song about the Lord in one of his last songs here on earth before he died. So, but I just want to say that that was a big motivating factor. Whatever motivates you, stick to that, and it can help you in whatever you're doing in life. That's all I got to say, and let's stay active and get kinetic.